I'm Christina Mendonça at Karen's Bakery in Folsom, where bike helmets are as common as coffee cups. Folsom has such a huge cycling culture because we have one of the most beautiful trails in the country that goes right through the center of our city. A new number of bike sharing options and the large number of cycling fans in this city have also drawn world-class events. Watching the pros take the same turns and hills Folsom cyclists struggle with is a thrill when Amgen comes to town.
It's our own Tour de France, and I mean, for those of us that are avid cyclists and follow cycling, and you watch the Tour de France on TV, and to be able to have California put on their own Tour de France type of event, that's amazing for us.
Stage 6 of Amgen will be back in Folsom this May when our trails are greenest and the weather is perfect. But year-round, cyclists like Aaron Gorell, owner of Folsom Bike, say the 50 miles of trails in the city is a huge draw for those who like to live life on two wheels.
I feel like we're just really blessed in terms of the topography of it. You can go flat as far as if you want to ride some flat areas, the trails that we have right here, or even the roads. We're super close, to the Sierras where we can take our bikes that way. We have great weather. I mean, it's February and we've been in the 70s, so we can't really beat that.
The number of bike clubs in town has blossomed over the last 10 years for all ages and all levels.
Even if people don't live in Folsom, they often will drive here, they'll start their rides here, they'll end their rides here, and it makes it really, really fun to see that.
So my goal is to help more people get out of their cars and onto bikes.
Getting in and out of the city for work or school has never been easier. Tim Castleman at Practical Cycle off Natoma sells e-bikes. He says the pedal assist makes them perfect for commuting.
The definition of a commuter bike includes the use of an electric assist. Because really, let's face it, who wants to get all sweaty on your way to work? When you want to go work out. But if you're just trying to get somewhere to work or to the grocery store, take the kids to school, you don't want to dress up in spandex and funny shoes and get all sweaty.
Tim took me out for a ride on the e-bikes and told me how he helped with the 2016 legislation allowing these bikes on the recreational trails.
Class 1 and 2 are allowed anywhere you can ride a regular bike. They're governed at 20 miles an hour, and you can ride them on the bike trail.
There is a Class 3 that goes 28 miles per hour, but those are only legal on the streets.
For somebody that's commuting to work on all city streets, this enables them to keep up with traffic and get out of the way of cars.
Folsom has an official Bikeway Master Plan, which is updated regularly and financed to keep the trails maintained and growing as the city expands and more people trade four wheels in for two.
Folsom itself, because their agenda from early on has always been really driven into being engaged in having a cycling-friendly community. I think it itself has attracted it based on the lake that we have here, the scenery, the proximity of being close to the Sierras and the trail system, as well as the climate here. I think all of that just really creates this great package that creates this hub where people want to be a part of it.
For Folsom Focus, I'm Christina Mendonça.